Hey everyone, happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel. This is Boss from Home, your digital career mentor, helping you to find legitimate work from home and remote jobs that are hiring right now. We help to make job hunting more easier, stress-free. I know a lot of times you might be finding scams out there, remote job scams, or just confusing information floating around. You don't know what to do as far as finding a remote job. Maybe you have completely just given it up and said, maybe this is not for me. Well, you're in the right place, all right? This channel is going to help you save time, energy, and money as we share a lot of different free resources, all to help you develop professionally and improve your finances all this year and the year to come. So if any of that sounds like maybe at least one goal that you have, feel free to stick around and do what? Subscribe if you feel the vibes. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. Today we have a bunch of FedEx jobs, at least 3 jobs, and I also have jobs for other companies, one where you don't need a resume, you don't need an interview, and I have another opportunity that is actually a data entry position with FedEx. So we'll be highlighting a lot of what you can do practically speaking. I will be sharing a free resume template where you can pretty much drag and drop your information. I'm going to be sharing it on screen and showing you how to practically tailor your resume to the job description. I know that you guys hear that phrase, tailor your resume to the job description, and you don't know what that looks like. Like, show me visually what it looks like and how I can do it to better my chances of applying to these jobs. Well, we're going to be sharing on screen how you can do that and giving quick tips as well. So this is going to be helpful if you don't have any experience or skills, or if you're just plain out confused where to begin. We've got it all here covered, and the free downloadable will be in the description box down below. All right, let's get started.
Give me 1 to 2 weeks and I'll show you how you can start your own successful online fitness.
We've got it all here covered, and the free downloadable will be in the description box down below. All right, let's get started. Okay, so let's talk about the no interview and no resume required opportunity. This one is for a company that I have featured before plenty of times. They are called user interviews. And so this is a platform where anyone without any experience, without a resume, and without an interview can get paid to provide their feedback on real products. So this particular company has worked with top brands like Wayfair, Adobe, Spotify, Pinterest, and even Amazon. And so these are companies that basically want to know what others are thinking about their products, and they want real feedback on what they need to improve and what people love or what they don't love. And this is all to strengthen their brand and make them more money, right? So they are constantly launching new studies here with user interviews. They always need people to provide honest feedback. And so this means more opportunities for you to earn money. And I just want to give a disclaimer, this would be considered a side gig opportunity, not something you can make into a 9-to-5. I would say that this is something you can use to supplement your income and make more money on your free time. You can choose to engage as many topics or interviews as you wish. However, this is something that you can do to add more income to your household, all right? So these studies, they have so many different studies. You can get involved in online tests and surveys. We all know about these things, right? They ask questions about what you love, you know, what needs to be improved about a certain product. They will send you out products as well so that you can properly test these products and understand what needs to improve, how you like it. And they also will be conducting online interviews as well as online diary studies, online focus groups, and even other studies that can pay well over $1,000 each, all right? So this is an example of the different studies that they have here. So you can just scroll through and find something that works for you. Not everything will work for you, but you definitely can find something like content creator study. They're looking for feedback from content creators. So you do need to come in with your own computer, webcam, and this is from the 29th, which is today, until the 31st, all right? Also, your opinion on snacks, all right? You don't need any experience, any job, any type of expertise. If you want to conduct this particular interview, this will be required to be done through webcam. And so basically they're looking for someone to participate in a 90-minute online focus group, and this will be paying you $75 of your choice in gift cards, all right? Just for you to give your opinion on snacks, which they will more than likely be sending your way, all right? So you can find something here. And in order to get started, it's super easy, it's free, you're not spending any money at all. All you need to do is create your profile, and then from there you can access their huge library of open studies where you can pick and choose depending on your interests. And user interviews will also email you new studies that they think are a good fit for you as well. So next you will apply by answering just a few questions, much like an assessment, just to understand if you're best fit for that particular study. And these applications will take maybe 1 minute maximum in order to complete. Absolutely no time on your end at all. And so after that you get paid. So the average study will pay you over $60 each or $50 each. And so after you have been approved for that study, you complete the session, and then they send your payment within a few days. All right, so this is a great opportunity for those of you wanting to supplement your income, make more money at home. This is a great one. It does not require an interview process or a resume. You know, you will be conducting studies through interview, through online studies, but an interview is not required in order to get through. All right, let's talk about this company here, which a lot of us ladies know, right? Victoria's Secret. They are currently hiring for a remote role, and this one here is for associate test analyst. So we all know Victoria's Secret, right? Even some of you men out there, they are one of the world's largest retailers, offering everything from modern, fashion-inspired collections, including intimate wear, casual sleepwear, athleisure, and even body care and fragrance lines as well. So they're looking for an associate test analyst, and this is all to basically make sure that their software is working properly. So you're going to be working from home full-time as well, and you are working a part of a team that will be testing new softwares and updates. And so you're creating and running these tests to check if everything is working right as it should, and if you have found any problems, you're documenting them and fixing these fixes as well, or testing these fixes. And so you're going to need to communicate well with other team members, work together to solve problems, and also finish those tasks on time. So this job focuses on personal growth, teamwork, making sure everyone feels included and valued. On this job, you might encounter issues like maybe a login issue. Like say if a user is not able to log into their account, you would test that login process and find where it's failing and work to fix that issue. Or if a customer is encountering issues during checkout where they want to simply, check out, buy their product online, you will test the different payment methods to look for any type of issue and then fix it, of course. And if, of course, a website has any broken links that are not working or leading to wrong pages, you will identify those broken links and make sure that they are fixed. This is all to make sure that customers have a smooth and enjoyable experience when they are navigating the Victoria's Secret website. This all helps the company to gain more money because when the website is not working right, people are more than likely to exit the website and go somewhere else. There is so much competition out there, especially in this retail space. And so Victoria's Secret really wants to retain those customers and provide the best experience possible. Okay, so you're going to be paid all the way up to $84,735 per year in this role, starting from $64,000. And this is all dependent on different factors like your skills, your experience, geographic location, of course, where you live does matter as well. And so let's talk about the qualifications. So the first one here is they're looking for someone with at least 2 years of experience in testing domain. Now, we see this and we think, okay, well, all I have to do is just put in on my resume, I have experience in testing domain. No, if you guys have been watching these videos, you guys know that that is a no-no. You're not going to simply cut and paste what they have on their job description on your resume. This appears to be lazy-minded. You really put no effort, all right? So your resume is basically your introduction to the company, and you want to show them that you're willing to go the extra mile, all right? So there are ways that you can do this. And so sometimes I know it seems a little difficult to even know where to start. So start with your resume. Look at your resume, the structure from top to bottom. And so the top, of course, is going to include your contact information, your name, and so forth. But just under that, you want to put in your skills section, because as people or even the ATS system is looking at your resume, you want to make sure that the strongest points are at eye level so that the person reading it will get those helpful takeaways, those quick facts to understand where to put you and categorize you basically within the resume and application process. So in the skills section, the purpose of this section is basically to include your relevant skills and make it easy for hiring managers to see that you match those job requirements. You can also put in keywords here. This is where you can add keywords to make sure that the ATS system also detects that you are a qualified fit. So you can show testing domain experience by listing out software testing and quality assurance backgrounds. Maybe you've got skills with that, or even skills with communication and reporting, process improvements, even defect identification and management, or even skills with functional and technical design review. These are things that you could put into your skills section to show, not just tell, right?
Looking for a promising career in IT? Did you know that IT positions will grow by 33%?
These are things that you could put into your skills section to show, not just tell, right? And so you can also put it into your professional summary, amongst other areas you can put it in. So this particular area, the professional summary, you're going to give just a brief overview of your skills, your experience, maybe some actual achievements, all right? And this is your first chance to grab the person's attention. So you're highlighting your skills of experience with software testing and your ability to deliver quality results, all right? So this might look like you mentioning, you're an experienced test analyst with over X amount of years in software testing, specializing in creating and executing test cases, identifying defects, and ensuring quality in various applications. And then you can go on to say you're skilled in both functional and technical testing with a strong focus on collaboration and delivering high quality results. This is an excellent way to expand on just that basic sentence that they gave, experience in testing domain. They want to know what you're going to do with that, all right? So this is just a small fraction of what you can do on your resume. Of course, there is the work experience and the education part in the cover letter as well, where you can really expand even more and build on the story of your career, right? So we can talk more about that. If you have any questions, let us know down below in the comments section, and I'll be glad to answer your questions there, all right? But let's get into our FedEx jobs, all right? So finally, FedEx. FedEx has a few job openings. I'm gonna share 1, 2, 3 opportunities, starting with the one that does not require any experience, all right? So this is a data entry job opportunity, and we know that FedEx is well known. They are also known as Federal Express Corporation. And so they are a global leader focused on transportation, e-commerce, and business services, and they deliver to over 200 countries and territories. So today they're looking for this customs trade agent, and this is going to be at FedEx Logistics, and it involves you ensuring that these goods are entering the U.S. that have necessary documentation. So you're doing a lot of handling and processing paperwork required by the U.S. Customs and other government agencies, and you're providing excellent customer service to these importers and classifying these goods correctly, all while using databases and guides. You will be trained in this role. So, in this role, you might be dealing with maybe missing documentation. So if, say, an importer that's working with FedEx, the importer hasn't provided all of the required paperwork to be cleared by customs, you would track down that missing information, the documents, and make sure everything is in order, all right? And data entry errors. So if there are any, say, mistakes in the import data entered into the system, you will look into those issues, correct those issues, and make sure that the accurate submission to the U.S. Customs is done well, right? So those are just a few examples of things that you'll be doing. And so, like I mentioned, data entry is very much involved in this role. And so when we look at the qualifications, they do have qualifications right here. And this is where they're asking for just a high school diploma or a GED. No industry experience is required at all. No work experience is required. This is great for those of you who are maybe just getting out of high school or college, looking for a work-from-home job, or someone who maybe perhaps wants to switch into a different career field. Of course, this is an entry-level, bare basic position, all right? And so you don't have any experience. So how in the world do you create a resume that is attractive to them and you have no experience at all? I know that this could be a little mind warping, you don't even know where to start. I have been there, right? So if you don't have experience, just a quick tip, you can focus on your skills that you have developed in school. Maybe you've done past projects or volunteer work, coursework, or projects that involve you doing data entry or using your keyboarding skills, or these past projects that developed a proficiency with Microsoft Office Suite products like Word, Excel, or Outlook. And if you have any certifications, even if they're not directly related, you should absolutely include that, because this shows your dedication to a cause, that you're willing to go from beginning to end with a certain certification process, and that you have the ability to be trained and complete that training, all right? So companies do look at this, they do take note of that. Also, if you have any extracurricular activities that maybe put you in leadership roles, this helps because it shows that you've got organization and communication skills, and this is huge for this role as well. So you can overqualify, you can like stuff all those facts into your resume and show that you are perhaps overqualified because you have experience that is not directly related to work experience, but maybe experience that you've developed elsewhere, all right? Work is not the only place where you can develop skills. You can develop skills at home, in church. Maybe you've done volunteer work in church, volunteer opportunities, and so
your
forth.
bills on time raises your credit score,
He's
right?
my miracle
Wrong.
child.
In fact, this is one of the
So how does your miracle child?
Opportunities and so forth. So this is an entry-level position. So of course the pay is going to reflect that as well. You'll get paid all the way up to $18.17 per hour. And FedEx has so many different openings. They're constantly hiring, so you don't have to stay in this position long. You can scale upwards, apply to new positions. After some time of you working this one, you can scale upwards. There is plenty of room for growth, all right? Let's get into another FedEx job, and this one here is for the key account manager in transportation. So this one here is basically going to involve you managing and growing relationships with a few of their important customers who are spending well over $500,000 a year. So this is really important. Your job is to make sure these customers are extremely satisfied, the company is constantly making that money, and understanding what their needs are, providing top-notch service, all right? So you're working to strengthen those relationships, making sure their needs are met, solving any issues that come up, and offering new services that could benefit them as well. You'll also be the main point of contact between the customer and different parts of FedEx, like their operations teams, their sales teams, all to make sure everything is running smoothly. You'll also be handling maybe setting up new accounts, as well as managing customer satisfaction and analyzing performance to make sure that the service is always high quality, top tier, right? So there's always the issue of quality control. So if there are issues or concerns about the quality of a service or product, you'll develop and enforce those standards to meet the customer's expectations and maintain that high service quality. Or you'll be looking at performance metrics. If a service is not meeting the agreed upon performance standards or the KPIs, you'll be looking at that data, identifying any areas for improvement, and then taking action to meet those goals. So it's all about the customer, keeping the customer happy. Customer is always right because they are spending well over $500,000 a year with FedEx. So in order to qualify, they are preferring that you have equivalent experience or bachelor's degree, and you must have 5 years of experience in international freight forwarding in the broad range of operations and or sales activities. All right, of course, communication skills is very important here, and so forth. So as we scroll down, prior experience with global implementation and national customers relationship management experience is preferred but not required, and they are requiring that you work Monday through Friday 8 to 5, nights, weekends, and overtime as needed. Okay, so here's where I want to give you a few tips on how to find a job without experience. So basically, finding remote jobs without experience, it can be challenging because it definitely took some digging to find these particular positions, but it's not impossible. So I'm going to share a few steps on how you can do this today and also help you to get started. So while you're looking for remote work from home jobs, you basically want to start off by assessing your skills. So sit down and go old school, take out a paper and pen, and you're going to write out any transferable skills that you have, like your communication skills, your writing, your problem solving skills, basic computer skills, and you're basically going to think about what type of remote work interests you. And so common entry-level jobs that don't require any or much experience, they include roles like customer service, data entry, virtual assistant work, content writing, and even social media management. And so with that list of skills that you've written, now you can go ahead and write your resume and your cover letter, and in this you're emphasizing any skills or experiences that apply to the job that you're seeking. And even if it's not from a traditional work environment, like say if you did any volunteer work or school projects, you can add that in there as well. So if you don't have experience and you want to find a work from home job, you can also take advantage of free and low-cost online courses that are basically going to help you learn skills relevant for remote work. And you can obtain different certifications in areas like digital marketing, project management, customer service, and even tech. So you might be thinking, well, what? Tech? Like, isn't that hard? Doesn't it require a lot of knowledge? Tech is a field that has so many different opportunities, especially for those of you who don't have experience either. So you don't need technical skills, you don't need a degree. If customer service is your thing, then you can actually get started in, say, tech sales, selling popular products and services for some of the most popular companies like Yelp, United Health, CVS, HubSpot, Uber Eats, and so many more companies. And so Course Careers is a popular platform that will provide you with self-paced online learning to help you to obtain these certifications in so many different fields. And this can include fields like technology sales, information technology, accounting, data analytics, software development, and even digital advertising, human resources, and even UX design. So these are high-paying careers that are currently in demand. And the best part about joining Course Careers is that they are connected to these professional coaches and recruiters from these top companies that actually scout for new hires from Course Careers. So recent graduates have actually gone to be connected with different technology companies, and they start them with these entry-level positions and they basically scale upwards and make even more money. So this is an inexpensive alternative to college, and they offer a payment plan that's going to help you to earn your certification on your own terms. So if you're ready to make a change and land a better job past these different job boards that you see, then go ahead, check out my description box down below. There you're going to find a link that will instantly give you access to number 1, your first free class, and number 2, a discount to finish your entire course. Okay, so those are all of the jobs that we have today. I hope that you guys found this video very beneficial and valuable. If you did, please go ahead and like this video and also subscribe. We have more to come very soon. I will be sharing more information about our upcoming job fair. You guys know the last one was lit, all right? The next one is gonna be nothing less than, all right? We're gonna have a bunch of cool information, free stuff as well. So just stay tuned. Make sure that you're subscribed. That's all you need to do. You don't need to sign up any other way. But you can go ahead and subscribe to our online email list. We have like over 14,000 people signed up. So you can go ahead and join us there. And yes, take advantage of the free downloadable, which is actually a part of our grab bag stuff that was in the grab bag in our last job fair. But anyway, take advantage, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day and stay encouraged.
Sometimes, the only thing more difficult than running a business is finding the right words to market it.